created by two people who previously have worked together on True Detective Series 1.
Yeah, it's...
The Leftovers, that's it, I've got the names. It's Carrie Joy Fukunaga and Patrick Somerville.
Very good. Fun fact, though, Gary, is that just before the release of this, Carrie Fukunaga was announced as the Bond director, taking over from Danny Boyle.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, that's good. And Patrick Somerville also worked on The Leftovers, which we talked about on this before, and he also wrote for the Mexican American version of The Bridge that none of us saw.
And Carrie Fukunaga did a film called Beast of No Nation for Netflix with Idris Elba about child soldiers in Africa. I don't know if you saw that.
Right. I remember the trailer for it, but I don't remember seeing the film. And it's got some very big names in it. Jonah Hill and Emma Stone are Oscar nominated,
Oscar
big
winners.
actors.
Emma Stone won an Oscar.
She went for La La Land.
La 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 La.
And it's also got a fantastic sort of supporting cast. Gabriel Byrne is one of my favourite actors, and I love anything he's in. I just think he's really, really believable as an actor. Anything he does, I just think he's brilliant. But yet, this is...
Justin Theroux is in there as well.
That's right. So this has a feel of a film quality type show.
Yeah.
Big name actors, big name directors, creators, and it's really got a great look. And the overall premise is that the two main actors, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone, are strangers who are drawn together by a mysterious pharmaceutical company that are doing a trial that assures everybody of no complications, no side effects. And it's set in a sort of a near future. Yeah. I wouldn't say we're in the current times. I wouldn't say we're far future. I don't know, 20, 30 years ahead. And Jonah Hill's character, to start with him, he's obviously had previous mental health issues. He's part of a family. Gabriel Byrne plays his father. He's got several brothers who appear to bully him. He's quite withdrawn and lonely. And he's seeing this trial as an opportunity to perhaps to sort of, get away from them. Emma Stone's character appears very, like the name of the show, quite manic. She's
listless.
Yeah, she's the strangest scene that I've come across, and I've watched all of Twin Peaks and think I understand it, is when she goes to visit her father, who's living in a spaceship in his garden.
Am I living in a box? Am I living in a cardboard box?
And then there's always these strange contraptions that look like delivery bots on the street. There's so many things in this I don't get, and I think I'm a clever person, but this show has confused me, Matt, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I don't think. Well,
how does that sit with you?
I don't think you're a clever person, but apart from that, no. Well, something you didn't mention was like the first episode. You're mainly following Jonah Hill up to him being part of this drug test. His character is Owen. As you say, Gabriel Byrne plays his father, who's like a wealthy industrialist. It's very much like the family in Succession, I would say.
Yes, that's a good link.
He's the sort of mumbling black sheep. The first episode is mainly his story. We see a little bit of Emma Stone's Annie. But then her episode is sort of episode 2, where she's talking about leaving the city and going to see her sister, and, as you say, visits her dad in a box, and has to blackmail the woman who's in charge of picking who does the trial to get on it. And then the first sort of, because as far as I understand from reading reviews and like write-ups of it, is that the episodes sort of are looking at what happens when they're on the drug trial and the different scenarios and things like that. And the first one we get, and we're not sure if it's a memory or if it's a role play, is her basically the death of her sister.
Yeah, she has we mentioned bus crashes earlier. She has a very toxic relationship with her sister, and they get into very quick arguments. And she sort of plays around taking pictures and then sticks it under her armpit.
Yeah.
And it causes them to have an argument whilst on a road trip. Is it to Utah? Are they going to Salt Lake City?
Yeah, Salt Lake City.
The sister's going to go and start a new life out there, and they're doing kind of like a road trip. I think it's.
But
I don't
as
know
well,
I agree. I don't know whether that's a memory or a hallucination.
But very good performance by Julia Garner, who me and Luke really liked in The Americans as Emma Stone's sister. There's a genre or a sort of subsection of movies in America called mumblecore, and I would say the first two episodes, certainly the Jonah Hill episode, the first episode, was very mumbly, very. Everyone was talking at almost like a whisper. There was bits where it was like, here's the plot, here's the doctor explaining everything at the start about amoebas and stuff, and then we've just got to sit through all this sort of family squabbling and then whatever was happening with Emma Stone. I got the impression, like with Forever last week, that watching two episodes, you're only really at the start of the series, and
again, I feel like I need to watch a third to understand what's going on.
Yeah, and I think each episode is slightly different, and I don't know, based on what I've seen so far, if I really want to carry on. I like the actors, but I didn't like the characters particularly.
No, found it hard to relate. But again, I think that's in design. I think they're hard to relate to because of. But I think that's the way it's written.
But I think Jonah Hill's character should be sympathetic though, because he is. But then he as well, I suppose, has there's the insinuation that he's got schizophrenia as well, because people keep talking to him and he thinks he's on a special mission, doesn't he, when he's doing this trial? So that's another element of it, is that there are these people talking to him constantly, and are they in his head, are they not? I suppose you have to. I mean, this is one way you have to watch the entire series to get it, really.
I'm guessing that's the one. And I have moved on and started episode 3 this evening before we recorded. So I think I'm going to watch that when we're finished. So I'm going to keep going.
You let me know how it is then.
Yeah, and there are 10 episodes. Unfortunately, I think I've seen some news where because of the star power, they're not going to make a series 2. So, as you say, maybe you need to see the whole of this to see it as a sort of completed work and then base your feelings. So maybe I'll try and do that, and we'd love to know what Luke thinks as well, and you as well. If you've watched this, and I mean, I've seen various websites, various kind of these top 10 sites like Watch Mojo, who produce top 10 videos. This is their number one show of the autumn.
Oh, okay.
So that confuses me somewhat because I don't see it myself yet. So. And normally, you can find these things and find something you agree with. A lot of the other top 10, things like BoJack Horseman, or there's a new series of the thing that had Kevin Spacey in it. These are all things in House of Cards. Yeah, things that you expect to be on there. This doesn't fit in with that, and at the moment I'm struggling to understand why.